Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Enjoy your beautiful day. Welcome to the live stream Q&A. Lunchtime live. What time is it? Not even 12:35. It's 12:32. I'm pouring myself a beverage this afternoon. Getting it started right. You guys understand what I'm saying? Getting it started right. Getting this drink ready. How you guys doing? I see the people in chat. What's up? What's up? Hey, let's win some money. We got it, bro. We got it, bro. We got this shit. W chat. W. Let's go, Stormy Normie. What it do, brother? I'm doing good, Peen Fart. Pray for Ben. Yeah, prayers out to Ben. I hope that he recovers quickly. Very sad to see how down his body weight is, and he looks very deteriorated, but I assume he'll start putting on some weight, start lifting some weights or something like that, going through some physical therapy. I think he should at least make 70% back to normal. Am I Habibi? What does that mean? I'm on at a normal time. I told you guys 12:30. I'm coming at 12:30. I also got the AC repair guy coming after the stream, so I got to be on point today. When I have to be on point, I am on point. You guys need to understand. I'm not a complete schmuck. AJ, so happy we both got the same lock. I literally made the play an hour before your Lock City video. That's amazing. It's a great pick, isn't it? Normal time, Jay. What's up, Justin Mack? I see you, bro. If you win a parlay this weekend, you're clapping cheeks. So it's only dependent on winning. So if you lose, you get no sex. All right. AJ the Pit God. What's up, man? From Clarksville, Tennessee. One away from Nashville. Hey, shout out to you, A1 Dog. Appreciate you, buddy. What's up, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. I'm feeling good. I smoked a little reefer yesterday. I felt good to get back into it. I didn't go crazy with it, just a little bit. Had some indica instead of sativa. I felt good. I'll probably smoke later tonight. That's it. I'm hanging out. You got pizza for lunch? That's a great fucking day. Pizza for lunch is a great way to start the day, bro. Oh, Habibi means my dear, bro. No, bro. No. You got to understand, man. I've heard the term, but I never knew what the term meant, you know? Like, it's not like I've never heard the words, but I never knew what it meant. I thought it was a name. Early J, Trev Bot. Early J. I am pretty early today, but I've been wanting to do an earlier stream. I want to get some work done after the stream, too. Like I said, I have the AC repair guy. I got to show him some shit. I got to show him what he's got to fucking look out for. And then that's it. Back to business. You understand what I'm saying? Back to motherfucking business. Yeah. I'm ready for these fights too. Yo, shout out to Noah Chavez for 9 months of membership on the channel. You are a GOAT, bro. Thank you for supporting me for such an extended period of time. I really appreciate that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Justin Mack. You know, it's kind of crazy. I've already lost 4 pounds this week since the first day I got back. I came back. I was 195. I was 191 today. So, fuck, man. I'm excited to keep getting this bloat off. I won't lie to you, though. I'm fucking locked in. Tomorrow I'm getting some sushi. I'm enjoying myself on Friday. I don't give a fuck. I'm enjoying myself on Friday. On Friday, I'm still enjoying per usual, you know? I'm still enjoying. AJ, you're a real one. Big respect. Hey, thank you, King's World. Thank you, bro. Jack J. I honestly realized yesterday, I'm like, wow, I've really put on a lot of muscle over the past fucking, several years. I feel pretty good, man. I love lifting. I love pushing the weights. I love training. Perfect timing for me. I just got to work, about to kill this day. Have a great day, Trevbot. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. Pizza J, bro. Give me a slice, Stormy Normie. Let's go, Gavin. Let's go. I'm doing legs today at the gym. I'm actually excited for it. I just got to make sure I eat enough before. I've been eating good calories, man. You're still in great shape. You need to shed some stomach fat. You're 180, 5'8". I mean, I don't know what the physique looks like, so I can't give you like a proper guide of how much you should lose, but all starts with a calorie deficit, you know? Hey, what's up, KZ? Smash the like is right. How's your video doing, bro? I sent the people there. Did you get some likes from it? I'll check it out right now. I'll check it out right now, Mr. KZ. Let's see. All right, there's the KZ video. All right, he got 10 likes. I like to see it. Good, 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 good. Good job, bro. I'm glad. I'm glad, bro. It's good. What do you mean by calorie deficit? So, to lose body fat, it's not just about sweating your ass off or working out hard or cutting carbs. It comes down to one scientific fact. You need to have less calories you take in than calories that are utilized and burned throughout the day by the body. So you need to find what your maintenance calorie is and then drop it, 500 to 1,000 below that, depending upon how fast you want to lose fat. Feeling good about the parlay? Me too, MC Plays. I think I got some magic coming. Hey, what's up, Gonzalo? I'm feeling good, man. Glad to be here. Drink by twerking is a crazy take. Exactly. Spend more energy than you consume. That's a more easy way to put it. Zion versus Kawe Fernandez had me scratching my head. It's a good fight, though. I feel like I'm going to go towards Zion. You matching my picks? Let's get it, bro. Good luck. I agree with your decision declining training champs offer. Main reason because MMA GOAT like you should have been invited at 319, not 318. King's World's a gangster. That's funny as fuck. UFC pay-per-view 2025 has been great. I honestly think 318 is better than 312, 13, and maybe 16. 14 fights, 7 to 9 great prospects. Holloway Poirier retirement fight, 6 to 8 fights, and inside this. I think it's a decent card. I put trash as a question mark. Like, listen, sometimes I got to stir the pot a little bit with the titles. I'm not saying it's a fucking shit card. I saved you big time on Moicano last week. I listened to the Dariush pick, and you were right. Hey, I'm glad, Stormy Normie. Yeah, Moicano was too worrisome. Have you seen what happens when people do long distance swimming in the ocean? Like, dude swam across the English Nile. He started swimming looking chunky, and when he finished swimming like 90 miles, he came out the other side skinny, lost like 30 pounds during a 5-hour swim. What the fuck? Really? That's crazy. They carb load. Yeah, they must, because I don't think they can eat in the middle of the fucking ocean. I don't know if they give them like beverages or something. How's that work? That's crazy. Oh, Hernanov, what's up, bro? Thank you for 199, my friend. What's up, homie? It's my girl's B-day. I'm gonna be busy. Well, happy birthday to your girl. I hope you guys enjoy a pleasant day, bro. Do some fun stuff, have a good time, and yeah, I hope it's a fabulous day for the two of you, man. W. Johnny J from Brockton says AJ getting ripped up. This is in. I appreciate you, Johnny J from Brockton. Finch versus AJ Whitehouse is funny. Moicano could afford to lose. Exactly. That's why I couldn't pick him. Moicano that could afford to lose, not worth throwing your heat on. Max Holloway or Dustin? I feel like I'm not really sure yet. I don't know yet. But Moses right now with her, I'm on a week vacay starting today. Enjoy yourself, Hernanov. That's fantastic. Enjoy some quality time with your girl, the familia, and some fucking, break from work is nice, bro. Good, Hernanov. Enjoy yourself, bro. Yeah, W Hernanov, man. Enjoy it. You going Dustin till the end? He does have 2 wins over Max. It's one of those tricky picks. It's like, fuck, could Max at 155 pull it off against this version of Poirier? But it's like Poirier has been his kryptonite forever. So tough to say, man. That's a hard one. Hey, have a great cardio sesh tonight, Hananov. Haha. Have a fucking fantastic one. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy your day, bro. Enjoy your day. I hope you had a good holiday. Thank you, Robert G. It was good. It was nice, man. Takes like a couple days to adjust to being back, but I'm feeling a lot more myself today. I still feel like a little fried though. I don't know. Vacation, I tend to come back more worn out. I don't know why. What's a PKA, Big D, Tommy? What's up, Little Seal? Thumbs up to you, man. Yeah, like I don't know. Sometimes like those vacations, but they get me more tired after. I feel like I don't sleep good. You predicted a fake retirement on Jones. What's your take on Dustin's retirement? If he continues, if he gets a dominant win, is he officially done competing? Dustin Poirier's retirement seems a lot more authentic. And matter of fact is if he's not getting a title fight, he's probably not fighting next. And I don't think he's going to get a title shot. I don't believe that he would, jump the line with the win over Holloway. Though I think Ilya Topuria and Dustin Poirier would be a ton of fun, and it'd be a fight that I would love to watch. I definitely have my reservations about Poirier fighting beyond this next Saturday coming up. So I'm going to predict that the retirement is legit. Wonderboy, he's officially the oldest UFC fighter, is he? It's between him and Lauren Murphy, and they're both on the same card. Could be the vacation diet. Definitely, bro. And I had a few drinks. I don't normally drink. The sleep was definitely not as good with the drinks in the mix. Bro, the ball J is crazy, Hernanov. It's a great picture. Whoever created that AI, forget the name. Shit. Sorry. I appreciate you. Yeah, enjoy your vacation, Hernanov. You deserve one, man. You've been working too hard, bro. You've been working too damn hard. The Fighting Nerds glasses are falling apart, man. You see this? Holy shit. Cheaty Matthews over 1.5. Steve Cato over 1.5. I agree with both. I mean, Steve versus Caters is part of the Lock City parlay, so I'm more confident in that. But I would predict both go over a round and a half. Feel like fighting to get this card in New Orleans and all the talk about retiring. This could be a perfect retirement, a dream retirement for fighters. Agreed. I just think that Poirier, he sticks to what he initially planned. He said he's retiring. I think he does call it after this one. I know certain guys, like John Jones was a gimmick, but we felt it was a gimmick before. This is like a send-off fight. The UFC is like, hey, we're giving you a farewell fight, a pay-per-view main event for the BMF title. That's a proper farewell. And I don't know. I think Poirier is ready to be done. I remember Dustin Poirier's UFC debut. He stepped in on short notice to fight Josh Grisby. Josh Grisby was from Massachusetts, and actually a friend of my dad's knew him and was like friends with him. Initially, Josh Grisby was supposed to fight Jose Aldo, and then Poirier stepped in and just beat his ass for 3 rounds. Yeah, Big D, Tommy, we're close to 50K. We'll hit it this Saturday. We'll hit it with a pop-in live stream on Saturday. I'm looking forward to it. This is stream number 1 of 3 today, so I'm locked in tonight. I got a lot of work to do today. I'm excited for it, though. It is crazy, bro. It is crazy. Dude, I think Poirier's farewell video is going to be special, man. In New Orleans, too. Win, lose, or draw. It's going to be fantastic. Hey, Antec, thank you for 3 months of membership, bro. Thoughts on Dana looking like Majin Buu when he smiles? His whole body shape is similar. Yeah, agreed. Thank you, Antec, for the 3 months. Hey, thank you for 199, Nick Couture. In Medellin, spreading your channel to casuals. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Listen, we're getting me worldwide. AJ Worldwide. Thank you for 199, bro. And I appreciate you spreading the good word. Hell yeah. AJ, I was Epstein's Island. This is funny. What do you think, AJ? Eduardo Mora, money line, Chris Curtis, over 1.5. Or no, money line. Over 1.5 on Steve, money line Morgan, money line Gabriel, money line Teixeira, over 1.5 Cheedy. I think it's live to hit. I think those are all strong picks with pretty realistic chances of hitting. I say, yeah. I did have a lobster roll, yeah. And I had a Jersey girl try her first lobster roll. She didn't love it. That's for sure. You want to see Max and Ilya rematch at 55, put the BMF title on the line. I don't think a rematch is impossible, but I think Max has got to beat Poirier and then he's got to beat one other person. Oliveira called him out. Regardless of what happens, I think Oliveira versus Max Holloway after this one would be sick. I really want to see their rematch because their first fight was so inconclusive. It was years ago at 145, and fucking Oliveira tore his trachea. The BMF belt has zero significance. Yeah, but it's still cool to have the belt around his waist. Like Poirier still wants a title. Poirier is Max's kryptonite for real. I mean, you see, right? 2-0 against him already, looking like making 3-0 coming. I mean, tough. Tough, man. Like, I want to pick Holloway, but something's telling me Poirier just whispering in my ear. Yeah, the belt is there. I mean, yeah, it's not a real championship. It's more of like an award. It's more of an award to tough SOBs that have been fighting for a long time. Granted, Holloway's got the real belt too, but for Poirier, this belt means the world to him. My pizza reel made you laugh, hella. I appreciate it, dude. I'm glad you got a kick out of that. The pizza reviews are a little fun side thing. What do you think about Vinicius Oliveira minus 145? Is that a snipe or not? I think he wins. He beats Kyler Phillips. Thought about it a week or two ago when smoking in the backyard. What happens if Poirier wins? I think if Poirier wins, the belt just gets vacated and then the UFC will put together a different BMF title fight. I don't know who it would be. They'll keep the BMF thing going every so often. I mean, Masvidal, he retired and then they vacated it. They did it between Gaethje and Poirier. And then they did it between Gaethje and Holloway. And now they're doing it between Holloway and Poirier. Let's say Poirier wins. Now that belt goes up for grabs. I don't know who would be next for it, but can't wait to see Petrino knock Lane the fuck out stiff. I think he's going to do it too. I know. The knockout prop sucks, bro. Yeah. Minus 250, but he should win by knockout. You think Max is going to 50-45 Dustin? Shit, bro. I can't be so sure. The BMF retired with the belt. They just vacated the belt. I'm telling you, bro, the BMF belt, it's an award. It's a trophy. Think of it more as like a trophy than really a championship. That's what it is. It's for tough, grizzled veterans that put on entertaining fights to get a chance at a title when they seem relatively unlikely to be, winning the world title. If Poirier loses, he'll have lost every chance of winning the title. No, he won the interim belt against Max Holloway. So actually, this is the second championship fight between Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. Obviously, this is the BMF championship, but I don't know what means more, the interim belt or the BMF title. What means more? Right? Like what means more? What would you guys rate as more valuable? I mean, the interim belt asserts you as the number one contender. The BMF belt just gives you a cool belt to wear around your fucking waist. You be at the fights this weekend. Enjoy yourself at UFC Nashville. It's a damn good card. Should be finish only in those fights since they want to make up belts, make up new rules. They still gotta, do something. You think interim means you're best in the division? Yeah. I mean, interim has more significance as far as actually challenging for a world title, whereas the BMF feels like a separate thing because the BMF belt's not on the line in championship fights. Like Ilya Taporia is the BMF champ if all things are done properly. The BMF was a promotion trick, but I will say when Masvidal and Diaz were fighting for it, I felt like it was a lot of fun. The first time, it had some significance to it. But then when, Masvidal got knocked out and the belt wasn't on the line, things just got kind of weird. The BMF means you suck the UFC off and they want to promote you, but no, you won't win a world title. Valid. I like that idea. Fans should be able to vote to see who we want to see fight for the BMF belt. I agree with that, especially with the BMF belt possibly being vacated after this Saturday. I like that. AJ, it's crazy how annoyed I get with newer fans. I feel hypocritical because I was new once, but I can't stand clueless takes. I think that's normal, though, in all things, right? People that are beginners or whatnot, if you're a little more experienced, you'd find it a little aggravating or exhausting to hear potentially delusional takes. But you know what, man? It's a positive thing to have fans making takes about MMA, regardless if they're good or not. I mean, it's good for the sport to have fans with opinions. You know, if there was no opinions outside of just, OG analysts and whatnot, then what would we really be doing? I think there's something special about takes in general, regardless if they're good takes or not. That's irrelevant. I think having people opinionated and talking about a sport means that sport is absolutely fucking mainstream. You think a BMF belt's a travesty? This ain't the WWE. I don't think it's that deep, but it definitely isn't real. It's a trophy. I'll say it again. It's a trophy. Yeah, crypto is fucking booming. I should check my account here. Let's see. Dude, Eddie Hall versus Marab for the BMF belt. I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. BMF title's like a fan favorite award, and you still need to win a fight to get it. Yeah, I like that, Casey. It's a fan favorite award. I like that. That's what it is. It's a fan favorite award. It's an award. Think of it more like an award than a world championship. What's up, Elijah? Like, you'd want to see Gaethje versus Gustafsson for the BMF belt. I don't know if Gustafsson deserves it after one fight. Not after one. But that would be cool if they did some crossweight fights. Call me Taco AJ because I'm munching down some breakfast tacos. Enjoy those breakfast tacos. Bro, if Wonderboy wins, then fights Prates, that'd be off the chain. If Wonderboy upsets Bonfim, that's massive, but I don't think so. No, it definitely doesn't have the same significance as a championship UFC undisputed belt, but it still carries weight. I mean, these guys dream about holding titles. Like, give them a chance to get a belt. Boxing, good fights tomorrow and one championship. What are the good boxing matches tomorrow, Mr. MMA Locker Room? Tell me what's up. Update me on the boxing that's going down tomorrow. Is it the ladies on Netflix Friday night? Might have to watch that. I want to see this Canelo fight versus Crawford, and I really do want to watch Pacquiao's comeback. Would you be shocked if Wonderboy keeps getting up from takedowns and outstrikes Bonfim for 3? I'd be surprised. I'd be very impressed as well. What's my favorite thing to hit at the gym? Uh Consistently, I would say the easiest exercise for me to feel like highly motivated for is probably the incline bench press. Genuinely find it probably the most fun of all the pressing movements. I like flat a lot too, but incline bench I like a lot. Once you start doing 225 on incline bench, I think you start to find it a lot more fun. I like the idea of the, next challenger for the interim belts voted on a poll. I like the chance for the fans to get involved like that. That's cool. Why do I look sad? I'm not sad at all, man. You listen, Crawford's going up a lot of weight classes, but he's a savage. I have trained the gi for jiu-jitsu. I just vastly, I don't know if that even works. I just substantially more prefer the speed of no-gi. I just like that better. This card is going to be lit. I'm looking forward to Holloway versus Diamond. I think it's going to be a damn good fight. Third time's the charm, maybe for Holloway, or 3-zip for Poirier. There's a world where we see Shavkat versus Islam next year. That would be dope. Yours is squats. I would say like squats is also up there for me when I'm in the squat mood. I got a squat today. I don't know if I'm that excited for it because the first leg day back. Will I do a fight campaign for Canelo Crawford? Maybe. I'll see how I feel. What's up, AJ? Just tuning in. Hey, let's go, Zohan. You seen a video of Haney, his boy, wrestling and he manhandled? Oh, yeah. Of course, bro. Crawford, listen, Crawford's got a wrestling base to him. He's got some wrestling. You like front squats more? Front squats are cool. Whatever you prefer. I just prefer the traditional back squat. But front squats are cool. Front squats are cool. Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing like a barbell back squat, bro. Old school. Barbell back squat. Old school savagery. Front squats bother your wrist. I can see why if you're holding them like that. Could hold it more in a cross grip. I'm curious to see how Ben Askren does at featherweight. Oh, shit. Do I like bunching dumbbells? They're cool. I like incline dumbbell. Incline dumbbell. You have a bulge lower disc? Yeah, then you have to do the front squat. Biggest upset you see this weekend? I feel like Volter Walker, bro. I feel like Volter Walker gets it done. Hey, thank you for $199, Nick Couture. Curtis, Petrino, Bonefim, minus 120. Should hit, bro. Yeah, I think those three fighters win. I say yes. I say yes. Thank you for $199, buddy. Yeah, the cross is the best way for me. Fury coming back for a third Usyk bout. AJ picking Fury. He's losing again. Is he really coming back for a third Usyk bout? He just said that he's happy to be retired. Does Gable Stevenson sign with the UFC eventually? I think he'd have to get a couple wins elsewhere, but I definitely don't think the UFC is going to let him go to PFL, if that's what you're asking. I see Ilya beating Patty and then Max beating Dustin and then Ilya versus Max at 55. Huh. That would be fucking intriguing, but you're forgetting about one key fighter, Arman Sarukian. I want to watch Arman versus Topuria a lot. I think with Gable Stevenson, if I was the UFC, I would get in touch with one championship. Or no, excuse me, not one championship. Risen. I fucking botched the name. I would get in touch with Risen. I would say, hey, we want you to give him a couple of fights, and then you can bring him to us. Can we do a cross-promotional deal? Because let me tell you something, bro. If Gable Stevenson goes to Japan and gets some highlights and then signs with the UFC, I think this is how you build him. Have him fighting in the ring a little bit, get him a couple easy fights in Japan, and then from there, get him to the UFC. But he needs to be at least 3-0 before a UFC signing. Are the Rogan kettlebells good? I mean, he likes kettlebells. They're fine. I'm less of a kettlebell fan, but it's not like I hate kettlebells. I think there's benefits. You did 485 for 10 reps. That's fucking amazing, man. Were you on steroids at the time? AJ, I feel like Lane has looked much improved in his last few fights. I feel like he might be able to smudge grapple Petrino into oblivion. No, I don't think so. Petrino's grappling's pretty good. Lane's not going to out-grapple him. Jones the GOAT, but Tom about to go on a crazy run due to lack of competition. Why do you think Taliesin Teixeira is fighting Derek Lewis on a main event in his second UFC fight? They are desperate for new heavyweights. Desperate. Oh, shit. Fury's coming back. Turkey mentioned something. Bro, Usyk's going to beat him a third time. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Tyson Fury. Don't do it, Tyson Fury. I want Gable to be the new Bob Sapp. That's great. Leg days were iconic. That's dope, Troll Star. You think he could beat Tai Tuivasa? Bro, we don't know if Gable eats a good punch, though. One shot from Tai, and it could be wraps. I don't know how he takes a punch. Remember Brock Lesnar? He never liked getting cracked. I think Justin versus Arman is a legitimate top contender fight. Winner would definitely be more deserving than Patty. Teixeira is your confident favorite pick this week. I think he wins. You don't think Volter's beaten Nzechukwu? I feel like Volter could get his ass down. I don't know, man. Nzechukwu's a little bit overrated right now. He's a good striker, but like I think Volter Walker could out grapple him. I'm not sold on heavyweight Nzechukwu taking out a guy taller and heavier than him. Arman versus Tapori would be great. Do I think DDP should be the underdog in the Hamzat fight? Probably a slight underdog. If he does win, like now he's in the GOAT status. Like if DDP beats Hamzat, he's getting in that middleweight GOAT conversation. In an interview, he said it's a UFC script for him to KO Taliesin. If D-Lou knocks Taliesin Teixeira out, that'd be fucking crazy too. D-Lou's resurgence. He'd be on a win streak too. I saw the UFC cut Giles, Lusa, Vucenic, Arujo, and Dos Santos. Yeah, the Lusa one was a bit surprising, but the rest of them, even Giles was kind of surprising. But the other three, like Arujo, looked uninspired. And she's getting up there in age. I think the UFC's like, all right, there's nothing for us with her. Fucking Nzechukwu seems like too much of a nice guy to really dig deep and do damage. I don't know what it is about him. Doesn't have that killer instinct. To be fair, he knocked out Carlos Ulberg, though. Poirier or Holloway? I'm unsure on the pick, but my emotions and my insides are telling me Poirier. You're forgetting one thing. UFC doesn't make fights that make sense. They make fights that sell. Arman versus Ilya doesn't sell. I think it sells. I think it sells. At least for the hardcores, it sells. But Patty versus Taporia is like the casual's delight. Can you imagine they did Patty versus Taporia in the UK? Ben's weight loss and him saying he died 4 times in surgery, all nonchalant, was weird. That was crazy. But I'm glad that he's coming back. I don't think he was nonchalant. I mean, he seemed emotional. I think Volter Walker breaks Nzechukwu. I'm going for the underdog. The underdog. I got faith in the dog. I'm so excited for my AC to be fixed, guys. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand. Can Volter take the same combo and Nzechukwu hit Dreshki with? I would say yes. You feel like Dustin's regressed and Holloway has improved tremendously? I think he finishes Dustin. I feel like it's going to be 5 rounds. 5 hard rounds. Poirier's not easy to put away, man. Ilya's next fight is Patty, or they book Justin versus Arman, and the winner of that fights Patty for the contender. That's too many steps, though. They're going to need a challenger for Topuria sooner. I know they cut Rosenstrike, but Tuivasa's still there. I'm living in the UK right now with no AC. That's funny. But yeah, the AC guy's coming in like an hour. So after the stream, I'll hopefully get this. I don't know. Get this guy to work some magic. Get this shit fixed. Poirier is only lost by decision twice. He gets finished a lot. Yeah, but I think it's a back and forth 5-rounder. You feel like somebody told Nzechukwu try fighting. He's like, okay, I guess. Listen, for a guy, if you think he just said, okay, I guess, he's doing pretty damn good at this fighting thing. Yeah, I felt bad for Askren too. You could feel it, like intense emotions. Like he went through some trauma, man. Hey, make sure you guys hit the like button. I see we're at 21 likes. We're a little low on likes right now, so make sure you guys, if you're tuning in, smash the likes, show some love. It helps the channel out. It helps me. It helps the community grow. You do HVAC, bad capacitor likely. Make sure it's turned off so you don't fry a winding. What is a winding? A wing? I think Charles Oliveira versus Max Holloway would be perfection. I would like to see that. I'm just glad Ben's all right, man. I'm glad he's awake. I'm glad he's awake. Winding in your compressor, okay. Probably just a $12 capacitor. So the thing is, the unit makes a weird noise sometimes. It clank, crink, 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 crink. It makes like a clanky sound every so often. $12, they're about to charge me $400. Bad capacitor. All right, well, that's good to know. Could be a condenser fan. Yeah, I wonder what it is. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, they're definitely going to upcharge. You have to admit, Jake Paul's gaining respect after this. Was it because of him being so honest about Ben and like shouting him out? Yeah, that was nice, man. Only 300 away from 50K. We're close, bro. We hit it this Saturday. We're actually less than that away. Thoughts on Tim Kennedy? I thought it was really strange. The stolen valor thing. I don't know why you would make that stuff up. I mean, he was a military guy, but like, why push it? Yeah, I got the AC guy on the way. What's up, Tom Tanaka? Good to see you, bro. Jake paid for the transit. Did he really pay for it? I thought he just supported the GoFundMe. Well, listen, very nice of him. I remember when they had the Ask You nickname. That was funny, though. That was fun. You doing HVAC work? No, you're good, JD. I appreciate the insight. You feel like it's too early for Patty? I do think it's a little early, but it's more of like the beef around the potential matchup kind of puts him in the equation, I guess you could say, for a title fight. Like, if it was just Patty off what he's done in the UFC, I don't think people are like salivating at the bit for that fight. But I think when you look at it more from the side of, okay, they got beef, that heated rivalry carries weight. The UFC looks for beef. Topuria a star on the horizon. Patty's a star on the horizon. You book that fight, you have two of the biggest names at lightweight. You're late to the stream. Hey, I hope you had a good chest day, bro. Get that incline treadmill work. I'm just sitting down chilling right now. It's hot, man. It's hot in here. It's frustrating that it's hot in here. I really hate it because it's hot outside, bro. But it is what it is. Let's see what the weather is. Yeah. It's 89. It's going to be 90 by 2 o'clock. So thankfully, it's not like scorching hot, but it's pretty hot. It's a scorcher. If it was like 100 degrees out, holy shit. Seen a video of Patty training with Aspel, and he looks like 205 right now. He claimed that he was 185. Don't know if that's true. What state am I in? I'm in Florida, bro. The Ilya would have a hard time with the clinch. I really want to see that Scousers don't get knocked out thing tested because Taporia hits like nobody else. Savage mode fighting nerds. Listen, a Prates fight got announced. I figured I'd throw the shades on just for him. Thoughts on Kayla versus Amanda? It's a weird one, right? Because Amanda's been out for a while. Something tells me Kayla gets her. I think Kayla gets her. You think Fighting Nerds lost hella aura making dumb videos with Nina? The fighters love Nina, man. I mean, I think they lost some aura with Prates taking the L, but Kyle Barrio, he's a problem. Roofy's a problem. Gene Silva's a problem. I don't think fight-wise they truly lost aura. At least not to me. I think I'm gonna open this shade over here. I just want to get some light in here, man. Some natural light flowing. Scouse is gonna get starched. Well, I didn't miss lunchtime live yesterday. I instead do this week's best of MMA bets first. I want to get that out first. Because that's like a prime time video. So I've been prioritizing that. Been doing that for a few cards now. Like I'd rather get this week's best of MMA bets out before midnight. As for the longest time, I was getting this week's best of MMA bets out at fucking midnight. And now I'm getting it out at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Prates is fighting Jeff Neal. Pimblett has been hit clean, and the power's different. Shout out Ralphie. Shout out to Ralphie, bro. Still means Wonderboy J, W inbound. If Wonderboy upsets Bonfim, that's masterful. He could do it. It's not impossible. It's a possibility, man. How different does the lighting look? Oh, yeah, it looks brighter for sure. I needed to get some natural light in, you know? Best head movement at 155. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Taporia? There's not a lot of crazy head movement at 155. Who am I more confident in, Walker or Matthews? I mean, I'm picking Walker and I'm picking against Matthews, so Walker. I'm going Volta. Volta, Walker to find the way. Volta, Walker to hold the fourth down. UFC 318, not a trash card. And I think UFC fans start to get a little annoying with every new card that comes up. Ooh, this is garbage when it isn't stacked from top to bottom. Listen, but it makes for good titles, so that's why there's a question mark. Coked up counter best head movement. You're right. You think Poirier's got the best head movement? Why do people act like Patty has a chance versus Ilya as if Ilya didn't just beat three of the greatest? That's what I feel. I think Patty's getting knocked out. Poirier, all right. Like 318 is definitely not one of the best pay-per-views of the year. It's not a horrible one. Those good fights. Feels more like a banger fight night card. Don't you guys like doesn't it feel like that? UFC 318 feels like an awesome fight night card, less like a pay-per-view. Especially because the BMF belt is what holds the card down at the top. Ige Pitbull's a cool fight too. Head movement more important in boxing. Too much head movement. Well, you see the takedown coming. Well, you can also walk into knees and kicks. 318 is a pay-per-view, yeah. No, I don't think it's great either, Vince. So, I mean, it's good. It's fight card. It's good enough. It's all right. It's a good card, but as far as a pay-per-view, I think 318 is going to deliver some entertainment. Ige versus Pitbull is a certified banger. McVeigh versus Ferreira, early lean. McVeigh's fighting Bruno Ferreira. Probably go Ferreira. Yeah, Ige versus Pitbull is a good fight. Wow. Yeah, Ferreira. I'm surprised. McVeigh took that on short notice. I think that's a hard fight. I said, that ain't Cedric was Dumas, man. You're hyped for the main event only, but if you have a BMF fight, it's going to be the main event. You have to have a stacked undercard. I get where you're coming from, Jack. I do. Yeah, this fight card, it's better than most fight nights. I love this weekend's fight night, too. Watch every shit Apex card, so I'm still going to watch. Exactly. I watch everything. But there's definitely some shit cards, man. Like, let's not act like there isn't shit cards. Ige and Pitbull doppelganger fight. $312 was ass. I mean, 317 was spectacular. 319 looks awesome. 318 is not as good. I said that Pitbull should have fought someone like Dan Ige instead of a year for his debut. Well, they wanted to beat him first. The UFC had to get a win over Pitbull, and then they can give him a more favorable fight. BMF is a modern day super fight title. I just wish they call it that. I have no problem with it. I mean, I don't know. Calling it a super fight like almost makes it seem like it has more significance than the actual world title, which it doesn't. Of course, there'll be another golden age, bro. Are we putting too much weight on the names Ilya beat? Volk after getting concussed by Islam. Max after going to war with Gaethje and Oliveira, who couldn't put away Chandler. I still think they're very impressive. It's also the way that he's doing it. Top 3 favorite chips. Kettle cooked chips, the Cape Cod ones. Like the baked Lays a lot. And then I rarely have chips, but a nacho cheese Dorito too is good. Ilya will find the target, but definitely in the later rounds. I'm interested to see how Patty's size helps him in that fight. It's going to be an interesting matchup. Ilya versus Movzar would be fantastic, but the UFC is like not pushing Movzar at all. They're almost like hoping that he loses to Pico here so they can push somebody else. They're definitely not necessarily Team Movzar. You think Patty has a chance against Ilya? He needs a number one contender fight first, though. So it's Patty versus Gaethje or Arman then. He got in the octagon and faced off with him, though, so I don't know. I like how the UFC did that. I've always enjoyed when they do that. I think Arman deserves a number one contender fight, and I want to see Arman versus Topuria a lot. Ilya versus Patty is the best storyline. You think Justin deserves it? That's fair. For Justin, it would be more like granting the old guard the chance one last time. It would be a cool fight. Bro, if Patty subs Topuria, that'd be crazy. Patty's a big 55er for sure. Ilya's a little bit short. Armin's on punishment for fucking Dana White at the last minute. He definitely is. They're making him do another one. I think Topuria versus Sarukian would be cool. You want to see Gaethje versus Ilya? I feel like it'd be violence. Be a really good fight. I'd be down for it. But I think they're going to push towards the storyline, which is the Patty Pimblett fight. Yeah, Rufy could definitely make it to the top. He's a slick striker. I think Patty has less than a 5% chance. I don't know. The Ilya knocks Arman out. I definitely think Ilya can beat Arman. I don't see Arman out wrestling him all night. Might land a takedown or two. Does Islam go back down to fight Ilya? Something inside me says no, especially with a win over Jack. Because, like, it's probably a terrible idea. If he did, historically in all combat sports, when you move up in weight and then you move back down in weight, especially if you properly fill out to that frame, like Roy Jones when he went to heavyweight and then dropped back down to fucking light heavyweight. The thing is, it's fun to say Patty versus Arman and the winner fights Ilya, but what about timelines? Ilya Topuria is the UFC star right now. He's coming off of a fight where he was essentially unscathed. I presume the UFC wants to get him before the end of the year. And if Topuria has to wait for a number one contender fight, what happens if they don't do Sarukian versus, let's say, Patty until October? Islam versus Shavkat would be sensational. I think Arman definitely thought he was getting the next shot, but he's going to have to fight one more. I think Gaethje versus Sarukian, and then it's Patty versus Ilya for the hype. Hey, guys, we're at 38 likes. I'll be honest, we're a little dry on likes this afternoon. Let's break past 40, please. Arman versus Patty, number one contender. Gaethje versus Ilya for the title. I mean, that works too. I just don't know. I don't know. Arman versus Patty would be cool because there's beef there as well. Dry, Jay? Why am I dry? Thank you for smashing the like button. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. I think Patty being well known does factor in. I completely agree. I think that's why he's in this conversation. Hey, thank you for 2 more likes. I appreciate it. Time seems to forget. 8 years ago, Justin was the new kid on the block, had a bunch of hits, and he's still a savage. Oh, you said dry J because the likes are dry. It's funny. Oh, they started to move now. Chiwi for the title? Fuck no. Armin doesn't deserve a title shot at all. He needs one more. Barely beat Charles, then wants to fight the guy that flatlined him in half a round. I think Armin, especially pulling out of the Makachev fight, and obviously the Oliveira fight being close, but that's not the biggest issue. The issue is he pulled out. I think he's gonna need one more. You feel like Gaethje deserves that title shot? A win over Fiziev? I feel like they're gonna give it to Patty, guys. My dream card for the White House: John Jones, Tom Aspinall, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. Like to stack the card with crazy shit. Just give us just banger after banger. Let's do just badass fights all together. We don't have enough American champions, man. Dan Hooker's left out of the title picture. Where do you think he fits in? I wish they made Gaethje. Gaethje versus Hooker's a great fight. I would watch that even now. They could book it. But Dan Hooker would need at least a win, maybe two. Hey, what's up, Toe Nips? Good afternoon, buddy. Gaethje, the UFC favorite, back to back, fighting Holloway at 300, then taking Fiziev on short notice when he already beat him before. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'll rank the fighting nerds based on potential. At number 4 is Carlos Prates. At number 3, it might be Mauricio Rufy. At number 2, it's John Silva. Number 1, Kyle Barajo. But that doesn't mean that lineup could not shift. I do think Prates is the worst. I think Rufy could end up being the number 1. Same with Gene. Like Barajo could end up losing. I would say, the 1 to 3 all left chances. Who has the best chance as an American champion in all the weight classes right now? Let's see. I mean, does Joshua Van count as American, or we count him as Myanmar? Because if it might be Van. Oh, wow. I mean, we got Kayla Harrison. She's the only American champion. Genuine opinion, it might be Sean Brady. It might be Sean Brady. That's all I could see. Yeah. It might be Sean. And I don't even think he becomes champ, but like with a chance. Gaethje, the UFC, a lot of favors. I agree. American Canada has fallen off, bro. We'll see. You can't unsee this clip of Armin. He's about to walk out, shadow box in front of the camera. He throws the zestiest spinning push kick I've ever seen. That's funny as fuck. I know the kick you're talking about too. Elon versus Zuck at UFC White House. I have no interest in that. Can Brady beat Islam? I don't think so. Bro, Nate Diaz to Poirier. You trying to get Nate Diaz knocked the fuck out? Sean Brady's a beast. Like that's our American hope right now. Yeah. The American dream in the UFC lately has not been on fire. I mean, we got American contenders, but the only champ is Kayla. She's holding the fort down. Kayla and only Kayla. You've seen enough Gavilia, Jake Paul. That's funny. No, I don't think Brady beats Islam. We're at kind of a standstill point for American champions. Nate Diaz a title shot instantly upon return. That's our chance, bro. Nate Diaz fighting Ilya Taborov. He wouldn't even get to 55. They'll be at 170. Nate Diaz versus Jack Della. How do you think that would go? Realistically. Like, how do you think that fight would actually look? Nate Diaz and Jack Della Maddalena. If they were to fight, how do you feel that matchup would go? I think Jack Della would kill him. Yeah. Nate would get crushed. He'd probably get knocked out. You think Taporia versus Gaethje would be sad to see? It would be quick. Gaethje's always got a puncher's chance. Bo Dickel was supposed to be something. That was supposed to be the American hope. American wrestling, American MMA. Right now, we're not doing great. I mean, we're not doing awful. We always got contenders, but as far as in the championship category, no. Yeah, I think JDM would destroy Nate. What's up, Davey? Brady Bilal too. I mean, I'd be interested in it. Bilal's still a tough matchup for him, though. Wonder Boy title running coming. I have 42 years of age. You think Gaethje would get more licks in than Oliveira? It's a good fight. I mean, I'm down. If they said Gaethje's fighting Topuria, I don't think anybody's disappointed. Biggest bust for lock of the week. Fuck, was it Trey Ogden? You think Derek Lewis snatching a KO this weekend? I think he might be getting KO'd. Could an American sneak up on Aspinall? Right now, a Brazilian could sneak up on Aspinall. His name is Taliesin Teixeira. He's the hope. I'm driving around Price Mart, Sam's Club, and one of the cards for obese and old people and I guess injured people. That's funny, Casey. I never heard of Price Smart. That's Sam's Club in Nicaragua. Marab does love America. At this point, he is our American champion. Gaethje went 5 rounds of max with a broken nose. Only got put away by a 1 in a million lucky shot. I think it was a perfect punch. They have Walmart out here, though? Okay. That's interesting, man. Different countries are interesting. Different states are interesting. Different countries is wild. After Islam loses to JDM, let's feed him to Bilal. I feel like he'd beat Bilal. Listen, Marab is a very proud American immigrant, and I respect the fuck out of that. He's got the real immigrant mentality, dude. Relentless. Absolutely demands respect. He's a savage. He's a certified savage. He's a special one. I want to look at next week's card real quick. The early prelims. Obviously, I know the main card. All right, let's see. What's on the early prelims? So, starting the card off next week, Bruno Ferreira, Jackson McVeigh. Bruno Ferreira was supposed to fight Ikram Aliaskarov. Jackson McVeigh is probably getting destroyed here. He's got the height advantage, but Bruno Ferreira is powerful, man. Ryan Spann, Lukas Drezhki. I think Spann should probably win. Ateba Gautier and Robert Valentin. Got to favor Ateba Gautier. Prado Veretinikov. Got to favor Prado. These are early leans, but realistic. Krut Prochnow. I think Krut could win. Judice versus Cagliari. That's a good fight, man. Nicole Cagliari gave Karashkeda a good fight. She's a tough girl. Judice also was back and forth with Karashkeda. Shit. It's a damn good one. Vinicius Oliveira, Kyler Phillips, Dula Tavo. This is good. Michael Johnson, Daniel Zellhuber just makes my day. Aliskerov pulled out. It said Aliskerov withdrew. Does not say why, but I will assume an injury. Yeah, Marab is definitely a good dude. How many content creators do you think I watch? Not that many. Not really like much MMA ones. Like I'll occasionally I'll look at Guru's picks and I'll scan through. That's really it. Finch, I'll watch his show. I don't know, man. If I'm watching YouTube, I'm not normally watching other MMA stuff. You know. Oh, how many content creators watch me? I don't know. No idea. No idea. I don't really think about it. Maybe all of them. Yeah, I don't know how you can hate on Marab. He's a gangster. Johnson versus Zahuber is a good fight to start the main card off. At 39, can Michael Johnson pull through? Lottery ticket gonna hit? Let's get it, Rooster. These lottery tickets are destined to hit every so often. Lottery ticket gang. Bet the lotto ticket, bro. Bet the lotto ticket. Yeah, the prelims are good. No, 318 is a good card. Bro, it's humid as fuck because my AC is down right now. I got the AC repair guy literally coming in 30 minutes or less. My plan is finish the stream, grab my laptop, do some notes, and then just wait for the AC guy to get here. Yeah, the curls are definitely haywire right now. You think the punch that knocked out Gaethje only works in the last 5 seconds? It was a perfect shot, though. Dude, I don't know how you guys in the UK don't be having AC, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't understand. What's up, BG? Hey, if you just tune in, hit the likes, man. We got to break past the 50. To be honest, we should have at least 70, but breaking past the 50 is at least a nice way to get cooking, you know? You just had an AC repair commercial come up. Well, lucky. Lucky I got the repair guy coming, bro. Stressing me out. Marab Umar was fun, but Marab normally a snooze fest. Championship Marab has been fun. Championship Marab has been entertaining. All the UK is more north than the continental US. I guess that's true. So it's cold all the time. Thank you for 50 likes, BG. So like hot days in the UK are rare, so that's why they don't have AC. I get it. You like the lock, by the way. Only thing we differ on is a Kennedy fight, but I see your argument. Respect, Trollstar. I'm glad you like the lock. Yeah, sign in and like, mofos. We got almost 100 people watching. We should have 100 likes, to be honest. 49.7, soon to be 50K, Jay. We're on the way, Jay, to 50K, Jay. I'm excited as fuck for it. Call Marab to fix your AC. Listen, I'll give him a phone call. Marab, come and fix the AC unit, bro. I'm sweating bullets in here. It's raining in Louisiana, so it's coming your way, player. Listen, I don't mind a little rain. I need some. I need some rain. I prefer rain than heat right now. It's hot out. Don 50K, AJ, let's go. 50K is gonna be crazy. It's been a long time coming, bro. I remember when I had a few hundred likes, a few hundred subs. Less than that. You watch me from the beginning. Listen, I appreciate it. Yeah, Florida does rain every day. Not today, though. It hasn't rained. Maybe in a few hours, though. I started like a little over 5 years ago. Marab on the channel would be sick. That would be really cool to get Marab on. Islam Aurelia. Ilya. Ilya. The humidity sucks, dude. The humidity sucks. The humidity does suck, no joke. Dublin, Ireland. Holy shit. The rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Big bang bosh. Big bang but bosh bosh. Up the Irish lad. On the rocky road to Dublin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You need a pool dip. Bro, to be honest, all I want is some AC. I don't give a shit about getting wet. South Dublin, nice, man. Free Pib. Listen, Pib is free. You can come in one of his alt accounts. Back in black. You already know it. Probably talked about this already, but wow, prayers up for Askren. The video from the hospital brought tears to my eyes. His hardest fight. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm grateful that he's all right. I'm grateful that he's coming back from it. Double lung transplant is crazy. Come out, ye black and tans. Come out and fight me like a man. Hey, congrats on getting married, Tread Smoke. I hope the relationship's going well. You're a married man. Yeah, May was good, and now, fought for his life, but came out on top. Respect. Respect, bro. The UFC is back. Little off week always gets me more excited for the UFC. I know it's you, Pib, Tread Smoke. Congrats on getting married, man. Lopez versus Silva, gonna be madness. I love that fight for Noche. Let's see how Silva can do with a legitimate contender. Ain't no Bryce Mitchell. Yeah, I'm glad Askren made it out. You girls have patients with lung transplants. She said that it's very rare that he's off the ventilator already, so that's a great sign. Hoping for a full recovery. Hell yeah. I think he'll be all right. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, so they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. Have immune problems? Yeah, but at least he's alive. At least he's alive and well. Look at the state of Askren. How amazing is it, though? With modern technology, he's got a new pair of lungs. It's insane. What do you mean Masvidal trash talk didn't age well? Life expectancy after a double lung surgery, 6 years. Well, to be fair, it could be longer than that. It does make you appreciate being healthy. Since there's much fighters here out in Vegas, I was thinking to get my channel shout out, then ask to shout my guy MMA experts. Listen, make it happen, bro. Shout me out. I appreciate it. Shout out to you too. Listen, run the risk versus just dying. Better off run the risk. I'm glad he got the transplant. I'm glad he's all right. George is a rap bastard with a ponytail. Is funny. On the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I feel the heat rising? I can feel it getting hotter outside. I can feel it in this room. I can feel it on my cheeks. Not my ass cheeks, my face cheeks. Holy shit. Holy shit. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Yo, I can feel the heat right here. Shit could always be worse. And yeah, I'm glad he made you feel better about your knee. I'm glad that he's all right too. Yeah, poor guy. But you know what? A fighter. When am I going to get UFC gloves in the background? Maybe eventually. I mean, it would be cool to have a UFC glove when the time is right. It was an important clarification. I'm not swamp ass Jay, bro. I'm sweaty cheeks Jay. Sweaty cheeks Jay. Yeah, yeah. We need a dog locks that comes through his autographs in the background. Sam Patterson. That'd be pretty cool. If I had the glove that he beat Barlow with, that'd be sick. That'd be sick. That would be cool. DM him, yo, you mind sending me a glove? He's like, I ain't sending that shit. That would be cool. Dark One, Mr. Beast Pib. Exactly. It is completely different. But I'm just excited for this AC unit to be fixed, man. Oh, I can't wait. It'll be fucking incredible. What's up, MMA Savage? Not much, bro. I'm just waiting on 60 likes, you know? It's net positive when I see 60. Obviously, I want 100 every stream, but, you know, the people got to remember that I'm back. I'm cooking a bit. It's hot in here, bro. It's hot. It is what it is, though. AC guy should be here. They said between 2 and 4, hopefully 2. But my plan is after the stream, get out there, do some work, and then just wait for him to get here. Mix of both, Juice Man. Does it cost money to run the AC? Yeah, it does. Worth it, though. Well worth it. Thank you guys for 62 likes. I see you. A lot of money on Derek Lewis, but I'm telling you, plays. Let's go premium picks. I got good calls, man. Yeah, I'll be tuning into Serrano Taylor on Friday. I have to, bro. It's on Netflix. Who else is on that card? Oh, a lot. It's all ladies' fights. What? It's all women's fights? Oh. I mean, I'm down with the main event because these girls going to go after it. Bro, her loss to Katie Taylor, I feel like they're bullshit decisions. Good fight though. The ladies are definitely gonna go to war. Did we get the shadow box last night? We did, bro. Yeah, you must have missed it. Hey, you went into Rigo's stream and someone said, "Be on your best behavior, guys." And I'm experts mod is here. That's funny as fuck. Great boxing MMA on Saturday. There is some nice fights. I should apply to be in a movie. I'd have to try out, have to audition. It's not like an application. I would bet Lewis if Taliesin was a known ramen eater. I think he is a known ramen eater. I think he's known to eat ramen noodles, actually. I hope we get more women's KOs, man. I like the violent ladies fights. I'm hoping we get a violent weekend of finishes. That's what I'm fingers crossing for. I think it's a possibility. I do. I think it's possible. I think so. You know what's interesting? When you don't stream for a while, bro, you got to get your streamer cardio back. I swear, it's like running. The more often you stream, the better your streamer cardio is. Why bet with Derek Lewis when he doesn't care? Well, listen, I'm betting against him. You think over 1.5 of the main event free money? Bro, if I could end quick. Lucas Tracy picked Melissa Martinez, bro, such a troll. If she wins, he's gonna look like a fucking freak. I think he just does underdogs only in the women's fights. I don't blame him. I got to get back in the stream flow state. I'm starting to. This takes a bit. You just left a job interview. Hopefully, you get a promotion at work. Just want to stop by and say, appreciate all the content. Keep killing it. Best in the game. Reyes Padilla W, bro. I hope you had a great interview, man. And I hope you get that fucking promotion. That's good, man. That's good shit. Yeah, good luck, Reyes Padilla. That's great. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, fuck, it's hot. Fuck, it's hot. Pisses me off how hot it is. Just want to like lay in front of a fan. Reyes with 2 last names is funny. Honestly, best community. You guys are all savages. Appreciate y'all. Hey, let's go, Reyes. I appreciate you. Islam gonna look healthy as fuck weighing at 170. I'm thinking so too. I think he's gonna be better at 170. AJ sitting there like Ace Ventura in the Rhino. It's fucking hot, man. He's gonna be like, brother, why didn't I not do this sooner, right? Working in a garage this time of year is killing me. I'm dead ass pouring cold water in my head to stay cool. That's rough. Yeah, Trevbot, I'm complaining, but really you're sweating your ass off. I'm just sitting here. I look like an Italian Gene Silva is crazy. You know that Ace Ventura joke went over my head. Ace Ventura and the Rhino. I don't think I've seen that. An Italian Gene Silva's wild. Oh, he said I look like I'm coming out of a rhino's ass. That makes sense. Okay. Well, that's kind of how I feel. Why I look dead, bro? Bro, my AC's not working. That's why. I got the AC guy coming. It's fucking hot, bro. That's why I look dead. That's why. He's going to be here. Hopefully he's here in the next. I hope he's here in the next 5 minutes. I hope so. It's 90 degrees out right now. And I can feel it. It's like no air movement in the house right now. It sucks. It was hot in the Rhino, so they didn't even get it right, Justin. No, I don't really think I'll ever be interested in chess. I don't have a pool. I have a fan upstairs, but not in here. I should bring a fan in here, to be honest. I just sometimes hate blowing a fan at my face. Hey, look at the dono for a cold bottle of water. Thank you, Long John, for $1.99. I'll think of you when I have a cold bottle of water. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for $1.99, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, bro. It is hot as hell in Florida. It's hot. It's fucking humid. Not a good time of year to not have AC. So hopefully this guy comes and I'll pay whatever it's worth, to be honest. But hopefully he comes and he can help us out, you know? Maybe I need a cold plunge. I would love a cold plunge. I would love it. I would love a cold plunge. I don't know any Taco John's name. I've actually never heard of Taco John's. A friend of yours got into chess recently out of nowhere, and he's been pushing the rest of the friend group, but none of us are interested. Yeah, I relate to that. Wonder Boy gets finished, then becomes the Tom Brady of UFC announcers. I think he'd be a great UFC analyst full time. I don't think he needs to fight. I think his analysis is really good. Play chess. Yeah. See, I can't get into chess either. I don't think there's anything wrong with not being into chess. He just wants to destroy you all. Exactly. I think DC's a fun commentator, though. I like DC. It's like having your uncle at the fucking barbecue talking fights. I think DC has that purpose. You wish Uncle Chael would do some fight commentaries on the desk. DC is Unc. Live commentary, Uncle Chael, play-by-play. I know he's done some before. Just he's not going to get it with the UFC. He's part of the ESPN production, not the UFC's. They're doing a chess tournament at high-end casino. They're going to showing up and socializing with those types. Maybe it's a good way to go. Maybe you'll meet some real intellectual folks. Have some opportunities to make some big money, you know? Maybe that's a genius idea for you, Mythical Owl. Bro, it's fucking hot. Listen, guys, I'm about to get off stream. It's fucking too hot, bro. I'll be back later tonight, though. I got late night live tonight. So make sure you guys hit the like button here. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't seen this week's Best MMA Bets, it's out. It's my most recent video. Late night live tonight, member stream tonight, and hopefully a functioning AC. That'd be nice. And then tomorrow, weigh-in show, live stream, and more. So the content is coming. Don't worry about it. I'll be here. You know where to find me. W to you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And road to 50K, baby. We're right there. We're bucking on that door. And we're coming to knock it down like Rampage taking out the tough door. Peace, guys.